Ladies and gentlemen, we are live! Wow! Who the fuck is that guy? I love you!
My balls are hot.
Hey man, happy Monday. Why laughing?
It's a shit Monday, bro. I'm sick.
That's why we're in two separate rooms today.
Yeah.
No, we're not. We're side by side. We're side by side.
Yeah.
But happy Monday, man.
Yeah, well, thank you.
You alright? Why? What's wrong?
I'm shitting myself.
I do that, but I'm not sick. That's just
Yeah,
regular
you
me.
just you're on the regs, bro.
Just regular me. IBS. That's what it comes down to. That's how we like to start our Mondays.
Yeah.
We like to start our Mondays talking about shit talking. Shit talking, essentially.
All right.
going
You wanted to jump straight into those two big fight announcements, huh?
You want to talk about it straight away?
Yeah.
Fight announcement straight away. I want to get into how your day's going, but
Nah.
it's all good, bro.
Look, listen, because I don't give a fuck about how your day's going, bro. We need to get this out before I shoot myself on this podcast.
If you just hear lots of talking from me
And just-
for
and just-
a lengthy period of time, that means Mark's going off to
And
shoot
just you
himself.
going, yeah. No, the two interim belts. The best belts.
that photo that meme I sent you, the UFC gonna change their name to UFIC.
Yeah, with Power Ranger, Black Ranger.
Ultimate Fighting Interim Championships.
Championship.
So good.
Look, you know what, man? I had a little thought in my head. What do you think that they're doing this on purpose because now the belt's actually becoming? It's doing full circle. Remember at one point, no one like that little moment of time, people were like, "Fuck the belt! I just want to fight and get money." Right? Like this, maybe that feeling was only about a month, 2 months ago, right? With Colby Covington and all that shit happening.
Yeah.
People were like, "Fuck, this is a joke." So it
Which
still is a joke. But do you feel like now the interim belt is actually because he's putting it in place in the right conditions, such as the Adesanya and Kelvin Gastelum? That is actually that's the point of the interim belt.
That's
That's what I'm saying. Do you think it's actually coming around?
Is the whole point of an interim belt,
Yes.
right? That is yes. The
And-
other way, Holloway and
I agree. That's the same. That's the
Poirier.
best. That's the best way to do it.
Tony Ferguson should have never been stripped of his interim title. In the
Yes,
first
okay, but it's happened, and now the only way for Khabib and the next fight for Khabib, because he can't fight until December anyway,
Yeah.
is to Ferguson. So people need to shut the fuck up, relax, because that's what's going to happen.
That's what I mean. So what's going to happen? So they're going to be. This is my concern with the lightweight situation, right? This is my concern. So let's say, all right, let's just for example's sake, Max Holloway wins, becomes interim champ, right? Anyway, anyone wins, doesn't matter. Poirier, let's say Poirier wins, right? He wins. Come December, who does Khabib fight now?
He's going to fight Tony Ferguson.
But that's what I mean. Then what's the point of the interim? What's the point of the interim?
Well, for these two. Well, because Tony Ferguson, that's what he deserves is his next fight. That's the next natural progression. The winner then fights the winner of that one. It's very
Realistically,
simple.
what should have happened is this fight now should have been between Tony Ferguson and Poirier for the legitimate title.
But Khabib's not being stripped.
He should be.
Yeah, I know, but no, I get what you're
That's
saying.
what I mean.
Okay, no.
Because where does it leave Tony Ferguson?
No.
Tony Ferguson now, going into
wait,
this
yeah.
fight, he has to wait because then, the person that has the interim title, how long are they going to hold that? He's going to be holding up that division with the interim title.
No. So it's
Unless he goes
December.
they're defending two belts in one in one weight division.
He. Oh fuck. Okay, what's gonna happen is that it's first off, Ferguson, as he said himself, and most people will agree, needs the time off. He copped a fucking beating in the fight against Pettis. Mm-hmm. He came off 6 months after a knee reconstruction.
Yeah.
So he needs the time off to train and do what Ferguson does and just be all around cringy and shit.
Yeah.
Alright, Khabib can't fight until then. That fight will happen, and I tell you, the day that Khabib is allowed. So they'll try within the week or the day he's allowed to fight again.
But then
it'll
the
happen
person
straight
that-
away.
then the
It'll be the
person-
end of the year fight.
But then the person that holds his interim title is going to hold it till April next year.
What do you mean? Why?
if this fight happens in December, right? Ferguson and
but then
Khabib for the title, then the interim title, they're just going to be holding it for as long as
the interim title might have to defend it again.
Defend the interim title, but why? If they're going to line up a
But
fight,
no, I know, but you're questioning as to why, and I feel like the questions that you have, you know already the fucking answer. You just this is what you want as opposed to what is going to happen.
No, but what's the point in defending an interim championship?
Yeah, no, we know that. It's going to happen though.
But what I'm asking you is, what's the point?
But that's the situation we're in.
It's fucked.
Yeah, it is fucked. I think everyone agrees with you that
Listen,
it's fucked.
man, I'm two fucking monster fucking
Sorry, but you've drank
Zero Ultra. I'm two of them deep. I'm fucking fired up on a Monday.
on a Monday, bro. Save the energy, bro. You need it for that.
Save
Wednesday.
the energy. I've got all the energy. Hans Molenkamp, bro. Come my way with Monster.
Hey, Hans Molenkamp, bro. Do you have any injuries, bro?
Hey, Hans. just
Hey, bro. Do you have any injuries, bro? And also, have you been in the fight game for a long time?
Hey, Hans. You dating Jesse Jess?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm interested in that.
Stop. I'm too fired up about this lightweight situation. It's fucked, man. How? Tell me legitimately how this fucking makes sense when Khabib is out till December, right? He's out to December. So what makes sense here? They're going to give an interim title to whoever now. And then what? What is Ferguson?
What do you mean? He doesn't want to fight anyone else.
You can't have the interim title when another title is going to be defended. That's what doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to fight anyone else.
If he...
You want him to do something he doesn't want to do.
If Ferguson doesn't want to fight...
Yes. He said he fucking turned down the fight, bro.
Yeah, but then, okay, if he's turned down the fight, then he's done. Then you can't.
So then, who do you want to wait for Khabib? Someone's got to wait for him.
That's what I'm saying. That the whole purpose of an interim title is that they are next in line to fight the champion when they return. That's the whole point of the interim title. So Khabib is the champion at the moment, right? He's out to December.
Yeah.
The winner of this fight between Holloway and Poirier have to fight Khabib next.
Yes, but I understand what you're saying. I just don't think that will eventuate. I don't think that's going to happen.
Then what will have to happen is that Ferguson will then either have to wait till the champion, like the interim title's gone, and then he fights. No.
So okay, this is what I think is going to happen, and I feel like it makes the most sense. The Ferguson Khabib is already locked in. Pretend you've already got a date for it, December, and that's it. So it's already going to happen, and basically this interim fight is only for that person will have the shot at whoever's that victor. That's it. That's what I'm saying. Okay. That's it. I understand what they've done in the past, but scrap it all because you get what I'm saying? Because it makes the most sense. It makes the most sense money-wise.
Yeah.
You can see clearly people are going to pay for the Khabib-Tony fight.
Yeah.
So that's how I'm looking at it, and that's how I think it's going to happen. That it's basically already done.
Yeah.
They're just going to wait for the date to come around. I don't think that Dana White has it in him to literally actually give one of these two the next shot at Khabib. I don't think it's going to happen. It's definitely going to be.
It has to be Tony.
Now I do agree unless Tony, and it makes sense that he has gone through too much damage, that he does need the break. Fair enough. But how long has it been since the Pettis fight? Already a couple months.
Yeah, so it's been maybe I'm going to say 3 months, 4 months. No, when was it? October.
Oh, it was with the McGregor and thing. So
October, November, December, January.
Yeah, it's been that'll be a quick minute, bro. That'll be a quick minute. So I agree with Khabib that he needs to fight in between now and then.
He does. He needs to. He definitely needs to. But in saying that, then you've got in that lightweight division, you've got McGregor Cowboy.
I really don't feel like they're in the
think about it.
Contention right now.
At the moment, that's right. At the moment, they're on the end of the back end of it. When we're talking about lightweight, we're talking about Khabib, Ferguson.
Isn't Conor still number 2?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, I don't know, man.
Now, what frustrates me more, and we were talking a little bit about this before we got rolling here, was the fact that does Max has done a lot in the featherweight division, but do you think that warrants him going straight into title contention?
No. We've said this on other podcasts, and I've said this as well. It doesn't, but this is the best step towards it.
Yeah, because you need to be, again, I think we've previously discussed it, but you need to be At least go into that weight division, 2 fights minimum. Two
Yes,
fights. You win those 2
I
fights
agree
as
with that.
as a current champion in the other weight division, then
I agree 100%. But this is the closest thing to a correct decision that they've got. It's also just, I mean, it's also just so on the playing field. But Max will starch most of them anyway. It's not like a more like anyone. You know what I mean? It's not like a
in
big
featherweight.
in featherweight and lightweight.
So you think he starches? You think he starches our mate Volkanovski?
Max Holloway. Yeah, I think right now, this in the blessed era that we're in, that he's
blessed or blessed.
The blessed, well, whatever, bro. Don't come at me like that.
Is it
How about you
blessed?
take a couple fucking grams back of your tureen?
You
Your tureen.
You know what? I was having a conversation today with somebody at work,
Yeah.
and the topic of Valentine's Day came up, and they were calling it Valentine's Day. Irritated.
Really?
I was triggered so badly. They stopped talking. I said, "Hey, maybe don't call it Valentine's Day. Maybe call it Valentine's Day."
Like Brennan Schwab.
Infuriated me. Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Times. Don't make up words.
What about? Do you read the New York Times paper?
Yeah, that's right. Do you read the New York Times? Hey, bro, what's the time? Fuck, irritating, bro. Oh, fuck. You know what the worst is as well? When people say Pacific and specific.
But that's just fucking dumb guys in the area, but
Mainly Islanders.
Yeah. That's where they're from. That's why.
I was in so much traffic in the Pacific Highway.
Yeah, but they don't use the word specific. But
No, Pacific.
yeah, they say they don't know that specific
They're
exists.
Pacific.
Please forgive.
Please forgive.
What were we saying? Oh, the interim belt. Look,
Yeah.
that's the closest thing we get to a good decision. How to use interim. Max is gonna win. I feel like. I don't feel like it's gonna be an easy fight, but you drag this more than 3 rounds, and Max has got this.
Yeah, I think the longer this fight, the longer this fight goes on, I would have much rather have seen Max versus Ferguson.
Max win that as well.
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know. They both have all the cardio and all the striking.
And
And
Tony
no
doesn't
ground
have.
game. But except for Ferguson, all the ground game. Max
Yeah.
Holloway.
But
mediocre.
Ferguson has no. Look, when I say that he'll win, I don't think that'll be easy fights anywhere. But I feel like Max will win regardless. Why? Because the dude is in again this amazing little bubble of just brilliance. With come on, man! Like you see everything he does, every single fight he's done so far.
Yeah.
What a way to adapt, change, and fucking just crush someone.
Yeah.
That first 2 rounds against Aldo, losing, I feel.
Yeah.
I mean, scorecards, I'm pretty sure both fights, losing. What does he do? Adapt. That guy did a cool video on YouTube showing that how, I think the counters went up to like 5, where it was Max Aldo counted, Max counted back to that, Aldo counted, and then Max on top. And then so, it started off as just this one flurry, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Max would just constantly, within a minute, like from when that first punch was thrown, would counter it, come back.
And that's what makes a fight against Conor so interesting, because Conor's probably the best counterpuncher.
If he's still the old Conor.
Yeah, if he's still the old Conor, he stays just enough out of range to not get hit and then counter.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I still think the greatest knockout, beyond just like a starching, like a head kick. So obviously Ngannou's got the best one, but is Conor's Eddie Alvarez finish, because everything was a clinic there. The times he dropped Nate Diaz as well was ridiculously clean fucking punches, and they're staying out of range. But yeah, I think that's the best use of the interim title. But do you want to jump into last week's card?
Well, there was another fight that was announced. There was plenty of
Oh
fights announced.
fuck
but there was another-
the Israel Adesanya.
Well, yeah, there's the Adesanya Gastelum fight, which is they're both on the same card to take place at UFC 236.
This is also a good use of it.
This is a good use of it. This one.
Well, you don't think the Adesanya one's a good use of it?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Oh,
talking
okay,
about.
because you're pointing at your phone and the Max Holloway thing picture
I was
was up.
pointing at my dick.
That's a good use of it.
Jump on it, bro.
How are you, bro? 12?
Yes. Yes, I am. No, there was another one. There was another fight that was announced.
Definitely wasn't Colby Covington.
No.
Volkov versus
That's right.
Overeem.
Volkov Overeem. That's what it was. Volkov Overeem.
Yeah, so I was saying before, this has to be the Reem's last shot at the
Yeah, I
title.
think so. I think it's his last run. He beats Volkov, puts himself in line for a title shot. Depending on the shit show that's happening at heavyweight right now.
Yeah. Where's Stipe, bro? We need Stipe back. The
Fighting
Crusader
fires,
Stipe.
bro. He's fighting fires.
I know, but that's the first time you can talk shit, but he's actually doing something good for humanity, right? You know.
I know. That's why he doesn't talk shit, because he's too busy fighting fires.
Look, I say this shit with Colby Covington as well. I can't stand.
I don't want to talk about him. I don't want to talk about him. He's out of the picture right now. He's done. Don't know why he was stripped of the interim title. Right? Should never have been stripped for the interim title. I feel he should have been fighting Colby Covington. He should have been fighting.
Yeah, he should fight himself, the dickhead.
Yeah, he probably should punch himself in the head. Fuck weird. But he should definitely be fighting Woodley. He should be.
He didn't want to fight.
That's his own fault.
So he got stripped.
Yeah, that's right. That's his own fault.
You just said he shouldn't get stripped.
Before finding out that he didn't want to fight, he should never have been stripped.
I think I'd like to put money on it to say the fact that pretty sure Dana White brought it up as well. He chose elective surgery. Then Colby Covington went on his little bitch to Ariel saying, it wasn't elective. I couldn't breathe through my nose. But the doctor said, apparently the UFC doctor said that
he was all good.
That he could have fought.
Yeah.
That's no one else's fault, man. That's like Ferguson now, refusing the other fault. Ferguson, sorry, because he looked like a vampire. Through and through. Take the blood away, still looks like a vampire.
So does Eddie Bravo.
Yes. Is that like a Mexican thing?
No, it's 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu thing.
Yeah, right? Are you from Underworld, bro?
They're from the 10th Planet.
Kate Beckinsale's hot.
Don't know who that is. Don't pull that face on me, bro. I don't know who that is. If you can hear that, that's Mark wanking at the moment.
You've never seen Kate Beckinsale?
No.
And she's English. So Chuck, like posh accent on top of that?
No.
You don't rate her?
What was she an actress in? I've never seen her before.
She's actually not that great of an actress.
Yeah, but where's she from?
The Underworld series?
Never watched it.
Yeah.
Never watched it.
Yeah, but you haven't watched any movies.
Hey man, not a geek. Not a geek. Don't watch Underworld.
Look, I could turn this into a whole different podcast here where we just roast each other for half an hour.
But
alright? I could, but I'm gonna be an adult. Now what I'm gonna do is keep this tab over here for later and minimize that. We'll get back to this podcast.
Just wanted to point that out, that I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Underworld bullshit. Fuck out of here.
I want to say some shit, but I won't, bro.
But I talk. Step up, bro. Talk.
No.
Why? You're going to throw some geek shit on me, bro? Is that what's going to happen?
I throw some geek shit, but I don't get personal and stuff. I can turn this into a fight here.
Why? Are you getting offended that I'm calling you a geek?
Hey, bro, I do it for all the geeks around the world, bro. Alright?
But all the geeks around the world don't watch UFC.
How do you know that?
I don't.
Yeah.
That's a statistic. 37% of geeks don't watch UFC.
37%?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done a statistic.
At least... Oh, no. I don't want to talk shit. I'm going to turn this into...
Don't get personal, bro. I'm going to get personal with you. Don't get personal with me, bro.
Alright, let's continue. Let's go through the results for the fight that happened last week.
Just quickly, Bellator had Bellator 217 out of Dublin over the weekend. It was James Gallagher. Didn't really last very long. Tapped him out the first round.
Yeah, but who is this guy? I've been reading some shit on the
Who the fuck is that guy?
That he just got fed to Gallagher.
Stephen Graham. Yeah, because Gallagher lost his last fight, and that's probably why they need to feed him.
I'm sick of that shit because the UFC doesn't do that with their stars.
No, they don't. They don't.
I'm sick of this shit.
But also, no stars in Bellator, so...
fuck. I'm sure you got their top fives. Is this guy top five? Wait, isn't he a contender? He's top 10, yeah?
Yeah, you're asking the wrong person. I don't know. They don't have a ranking system at Bellator. I've never seen a ranking system in Bellator.
Oh, fuck. I thought they did.
They don't talk about it. That's actually good. Can you have a look? I don't think they do.
Bellator. I know they hold their Grand Prix and shit.
Yeah, but that's not a...
No, I know. I'm just saying. I know that's how they decide on their things now. Bellator. Rankings. RSA.
Looking for your RSA, bro.
No, I don't think they have an official one.
Bellator rankings. Look at their champions. That's it. Just world champions.
Fuck, Patricio People's a featherweight, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was big, man.
He's a big featherweight.
He's big, oh yeah.
Yeah, big featherweight. Yeah, it makes no sense. Like they just have their champs, and then they've got no rankings. What are their rankings up here? What does that say? Bellator rankings. That website you just opened. Click that.
Oh, it's from another site.
Oh, yeah, you can click it. This website, MMA World Rankings, have made these rankings are no longer updated due to a lack of regular Bellator events.
What? There's a fight every week? 2 in a row sometimes.
Yeah. So if you can click on, any of
I
them?
don't want to get any fucking viruses. This is not from Bellator.
Yeah, I know it's not from the Bellator website, but in saying that, there's no rankings, bro. What's these?
Where's Michael Venom Page?
That's right. Yeah, makes no sense. This is from 2017. Hey, Bellator, get some rankings, maybe. That would help them elevate their popularity by having rankings.
Yeah. He lost his belt, then won it back.
Yeah,
Mike Chandler.
Yeah, he did. He just recently won it back. He's got a fight. They announced he's got a fight coming up.
Yeah, he does too, eh?
But anyway.
Well, no, he's in is it Rory McDonald's in a Grand Prix?
Yeah, that's so interesting. I find that so interesting that every fight that he has is a title fight.
That's how it works?
Every single fight's title fight. So if he loses the next fight that he has, the obviously whoever beats him, I can't remember who it is, they become champ and then move on to the next round. And then whoever he fights has a title fight. Yeah, bro.
What? That's stupid. He should just be the end boss.
No.
That's how it should be, right? You should all fight.
Yeah.
And then one last fight. And then the winner gets that.
Gets to fight him, yeah. But not the case, bro. Every fight, title fight.
Or they're just diminishing the worth of the title.
Not really. How?
Imagine everyone loses it one after another.
That's true. That's a good point.
I don't give a fuck.
The next person gets it, then loses it.
Yeah, and then loses it. Because anything can happen, but...
All the champs? All the welterweight champions?
It makes no sense for him to be in this.
No.
Plus...
But because I think the lack of depth in the welterweight division at Bellator, that's probably why.
They're probably paying him a fucking mint.
Yeah.
To be in this. Yeah, so you just wanted to mention the Gallagher fight?
Yeah,
with
I think
Renaked
yeah,
choking the first, right?
round,
minute 30 or some shit, I believe.
Yeah.
So I'm into it. Alright, we'll go through just a quick results here. We'll skim right through it. Again,
UFC.
everyone, yeah, UFC.
Never assume the listeners know what the fuck we're talking about, bro.
The Blachowicz versus Santos, the sledgehammer. Alright, you want to sound these off?
Do you want to go from the bottom?
Yeah,
just from the early prelims.
Yeah, and just skim straight through them. Just announce the winner and anything you want to mention during that card.
Yeah,
it's
cool.
up to you.
Yeah, cool. So, real quick, Damir Ismagulov beat Joel Alvarez via decision. Diego Ferreira beat Rostam Kabalov via decision. Ismail Noradev beat Mikel Prazeres via decision. Damir Hanzovic knocked out Marco Reyes in the second round. Gillian Robertson beat Veronica Macedo via submission in the second round. Chris Fishgold beat Daniel Tamer via submission in the second round.
2 losses for the Tamer brothers, huh?
Yeah, man. Shit family, huh? that's so disrespect.
That's so fucked.
Didn't mean that. Sorry. Dwight Grant knocked out Carlo Pedersoli in the first round.
Hey, wait, they both get submitted in the second round?
Yes. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Really, David Tamer got knocked out, but just submitted whilst he was knocked out.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, then we've got Magomed Ankalev.
Did he get popped for roids?
I think so.
Right, someone just got popped for roid that looks like Khabib? He looks like Khabib.
Yeah, Magomed Let me just Google his name.
Yeah, I want to do that quick Google. Magomed Ankalaev. Apparently not. Someone did, eh?
Well, he's Russian, so I wouldn't be surprised. All of them take steroids?
No, nothing there. Alright, fair enough. I may have just got that confused with someone else. But you know there's been some news of someone, right? Just got popped.
Really?
Pretty sure.
Can you bring it up? Can you find it?
I'll just check it.
Was it UFC fighter?
Yeah, UFC... The fuck, it's just all John Jones. Well, I'll find this later on.
All right. Probably the most exciting fight in the card. Pietro Yan defeating John Dodson by decision.
Yep.
What are your takeaways about Pietro Yan?
I'll stand by what we said last week. I guess he's the best striker in that division.
Yeah, definitely is the best striker in the division. Even in that third round, I think the third round for me just sort of solidified it. His grappling, just fucking so strong, man. But got dropped second round.
Yes, he was on the back foot.
Yeah,
changes a lot.
Yeah.
We've seen Whittaker get dropped on the back foot
That's
as well. And I think the only two people who else, other than his loss, his KO, not many people have dropped Whittaker. Not many people get dropped generally.
Yeah,
straight up.
Yeah,
like flat foot. He got clipped, but I don't feel like he was out at all.
Nah, definitely. And then to come back in that third round and freaking grapple the fuck out of Dodson, bro.
Could Dodson take a shot? If there wasn't a cage there, Dodson would be on the ground after all of those right hands.
Yeah.
He used that cage to his absolute advantage,
Yeah,
man. If anything, that's a good strategy because he knew he was going to take a fucking punch.
And John Dodson's no easy beat either, man.
But
so Pietro Yan had to work for that, and he fucking worked.
He's on the decline,
well.
but poorly for John Dodson.
Unfortunately.
So that's going to be 10 now. So one more fight, stay in the... Well, what's the rankings up to? 15, but...
15.
I mean, really after 10, who gives a fuck?
Aljamain Sterling, just side note, ranked number 5.
Good on him.
Fucking awesome. Looks so good. Anyway, Liz Carmouche defeated... What?
That sounds like a slang for a vagina.
Yeah. Liz Carmouche. Liz Carmouche defeated Lucy Pudilova in the by decision.
You do like an Italian guy. Yo, ya Carmouche.
Hey, yo, show us your Carmouche.
Hey, Liz, ya Carmouche.
Hey, Liz. Mwah.
That's so
Come over later for some Carmouche.
That's a beautiful Carmouche, huh?
That's a spicy Carmouche, huh? Mwah. Fucked up, bro. Mikhail Oleksiuk defeated John Vellante. That was tough to watch, man.
Gian.
That was a vicious knockout, man. It was tough. That was very tough. Then Stefan Struve defeated Marcos Rogerio de Lima in the second round via submission. After the fight as well, obviously Stefan Struve announced potentially his retirement. He was saying that he's been doing it for a while. He's obviously got some heart issues as well. He did put his gloves down in the middle of the ring. Didn't say that it was forever, but he did.
Well, did they any mention that his contract's up?
Is it?
No, I'm saying that probably is the biggest reason why you do that. It just makes everything lines up.
Then he would have probably had a reaction like Mark Hunt did. Post fight, do you remember that Mark Hunt post fight after his last one?
No, what did he say? Forgot what he said.
So, it's a tough one. Thanks everyone for UFC. No worries, I'll see you somewhere else.
Mark Hunt, I just want to quickly say, bare knuckle boxing. Now, good for his brain? Nah. Would he become champion all the time? Yes.
But is that legitimate champion? Nah.
What, is it bare knuckle boxing?
Don't take it seriously.
No, don't. Don't when you're fighting no one. In the off case, Rumble Johnson actually fights in it,
Won't.
And in the off case, like people end up fighting in there, like then yes, you become a legitimate champion, like Crow Cop or something. Fatal. Then you become a
bare knuckle.
If those type of people go over there,
50.
Yeah.
Knock him into retirement. Knock him into death.
Don't you think fucking Mark Hunt will clean up?
Yeah, of course. Mark Hunt's done his time in the sport, man. He's pioneered the fucking sport.
Yeah.
Australian mixed martial arts. Pioneered it. Bro.
If we had like stem cells, just fresh baby stem cells right into the back of the head.
Put him in Dragon Ball Z Hopperberg chamber.
Mark Hunt. Bro, imagine how jacked he'd be, bro. Comes out, fights again.
Comes out, looks like a Vegeta.
Comes out, does a run from 15 to 1. Beats DC.
Wrestles him.
5-round war, bro.
Turns into Khabib, wrestles him.
Shit, but shredded, bro. 6% body fat, just shredded.
Oh,
same head.
Yeah,
his face doesn't change.
Tattoos all the same, just completely shredded.
It's fucking stupid.
It is stupid.
So we got the last fight here.
Main event.
Jan Blachowicz.
Thiago Santos against Jan Blachowicz. Thiago Santos getting the knockout. Shut him off.
Yeah, again, back foot though.
Yeah.
Dropped him with the back foot.
Now, good thing to point out, and I agree with Luke Rockhold. Luke Rockhold came out after the fight and was like, sloppy Santos. Easy money.
Yeah, but everyone looks sloppy in a division with where John Jones is. Do you know what I mean?
And DC.
Yeah, DC's still there, but not there anymore.
And DC.
But yeah,
I don't know, man. I just think Santos has all the power. I don't think he has technical skill at all. He's got all the power in his hands.
Yeah, that's why. But that's the issue with Luke Rockhold. If he gets clipped up at the end of it,
Because Luke Rockhold's
he doesn't really have a chin, eh?
paper chin.
Yeah, he doesn't really have a chin. Has a beautiful chin.
Oh.
Do I get mad sometimes when I see him? The fact that
He looked like that, and I don't
he
look like that.
looks like, and
Yes.
he's an athlete.
Yes.
Does he also look ridiculously jacked right now? Did you see that picture when he goes light heavyweight work? Hey, bro, can I have some of your shoulders, bro?
Hey, bro, can I just have whatever you're having?
Yeah. White people jeans?
Oh, it's
Actually, that's
funny that
rare,
you
but
say
that's rare. But
jeans. It's Calvin Klein.
in my Calvins,
Yeah.
I want to be in
Hashtag my Calvins.
his Calvin.
Yeah. This is Brad.
It's 2019, man.
I got no issues with homosexuality, bro. Just tell me.
I think you fucking do a little bit.
Just tell me, bro.
You're stifling my sexuality, bro.
Nah, bro. Just tell me if you want to guzzle Luke Rockhold's cock. Tell me, bro. I will celebrate it with you, bro. I'll celebrate it.
See how he's staring at you? That's how I feel right now. Just
You
that.
look a little bit like him.
A little bit,
A
right?
little bit like Marcos Rogerio de Lima.
A little bit, actually. I see it. Do we have the same eyes?
You have the same.
That's
everything.
weird,
His eyes
bro.
are a little bit bigger than you.
Yeah, he's got big eyes. Because he's hungry, but
Oh, not
not enough to win.
bro. Stefan Struve too tall.
Yeah, well, he's dying. So tall, he's dying. What do you, I mean, we know the
Andre the Giant.
You're dead.
Rampage. Or Rampage disease.
Who
Inhaled the fucking...
Oh, yeah. That's good. You
growing,
like the
bro.
movie?
No.
At all?
It's so unrealistic, bro. It did my head in.
Oh, get the fuck. What did I tell you before you watched the movie?
You said the action scenes are good.
Yeah,
That's it. That's what you said.
exactly. Why
But-
else would you watch it?
It's... Bro, the ending scene...
Yeah.
The city of Chicago finished, broken.
Yeah.
They're just walking like nothing happened. Oh, let's go help these people.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But they got a giant ape to help them out. I don't understand what more you wanted from that fucking movie. You're that cunt. Now I've realized. I've known you for how many years now? Now I've realized
What cunt?
you're that
What am I?
cunt.
What am I? What type?
You're that cunt who needs to pick holes in everything.
No, I don't. No, I
You just
don't.
picked holes that's unrealistic in a movie about a giant wolf, a giant monkey, and a giant crocodile called Rampage.
Not a crocodile.
Yeah, a giant crocodile.
What the fuck does a crocodile have spikes and shit? And it was flinging its spikes, bro.
That was the wolf.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, the wolf shook its tail and threw spikes at the helicopter. So more
Why?
unrealistic
Why?
of the three.
Yes,
of
yes.
the three, I would have said, "Oh, crocodile's doing it."
Yeah, but a crocodile, I've never seen a crocodile look like that and open its mouth and have 1,000 teeth.
Hey, but have you ever seen a crocodile that big? Shut the fuck up, there. Right?
Fuck. But the funniest part of the movie when that guy, the geeky guy, walked out of the building after giving the rat away.
Yeah.
Squashed.
Squash. Yeah, it's weird how the other guy could see that coming somehow and set that up. He's like, "Well, I'll let you go." And
Yeah.
he's-
Well, there you go.
good timing, bro.
Anyway, that's movie reviews of Stefan and Mark.
So
Rampage. Oh, that's done.
well,
That's
just a quick overall last thing about it. What do you think of the card overall out of 5?
done. I think a lot of people would have missed it. I think
Yes.
that's a card for the diehards because obviously it was relatively early in the morning for us here in Australia, and probably in America is even worse. But I think the main card had enough stars in the main card. It was a good fight card overall. You had everything. Couple of rising stars, obviously Petr Yan,
Yeah.
even Alexiou. He changed fight camps. He's had 2 fights at his new fight camp, and he's been performing really well. So he's up. He's on the up in the light heavyweight. So that's good to see.
But I kind of feel like it was just the main fight and Petr Yan
Yeah.
was really the two that people were that did big moves,
Interested in.
big
Yeah,
waves,
yeah,
big
of
waves.
course. Now, what do you see? Do you see? What do you see is next for Santos? Do you think he's next in line?
No, I don't think so. Oh, maybe, man. It's a bit of a
Because after
hollow.
the fight,
Yeah,
he came out and said he's going to go to Vegas to go watch that fight this weekend. to see the winner of that. He's already had a fight against Anthony Smith, and he said, "I'll beat Anthony Smith again, or I'll go and beat John Jones."
He won't beat John Jones. Have we seen John Jones rocked?
Well, the closest is that Gustafsson fight.
Yeah, true. That's a long time to take no real heavy damage.
There's a rumor that Gustafsson was supposed to fight.
Rockhold, man. It's a good fight.
No, it wasn't that.
I'm just saying, it's a good fight.
Rockhold versus
Gustafsson. Right?
Technical masterclass.
I think Gus will win.
I pay all the money to watch that.
Yeah, I think Gus would win just because he's been there longer.
Yeah. Fuck, that's a good fight, man.
I want Gus in the Hall of Fame, but he's done nothing to get there.
Yeah, he's had one mad fight against John Jones.
Yeah. No, all his fights are good.
Almost champion twice.
Yeah, all his fights 3 times. DC, John Jones.
Almost
John
champion
Jones.
3 times. Well,
Yes.
almost champion twice.
Yeah.
The close fights against DC and
Yes, that's true. That's
John
true.
Jones. The
That's
last
true.
one. No. Anyway, shall we jump in and talk about this UFC 235 card?
This small card, huh? This tiny card. Worst card of the year?
Not stacked at all.
No, not at all.
Not stacked at all. Oh, bro.
Let's talk about the main card. Or is it? What has?
What are you talking about, mate?
Yeah, my bad. My bad.
Early prelims. Go. Early prelims. Oh, yeah. Stacked. From early prelims all the way to the main card. Stacked. Actually, you know what? It's not.
Yeah, I think from the prelims.
Prelims, main card, stacked.
Personally, but one of the best cards ever.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
Ever.
I agree.
The only thing I get that happens now these days is the fact that nostalgia seems to always win over like the current talent of people. So, you know, this is one of the best cards ever the UFC's ever put together.
Yep.
From intrigue and movement of the divisions.
Yeah.
This is the. They also need to change this up that little bit. This little thing here just says number 6.
They should
But
say
that's their pound for pound.
Yeah.
Whereas Kamaru Usman is clearly not. They're both not the second.
No.
But anyway, yeah. So we'll go from the prelims with Diego Santos versus Mickey Gall.
Very excited for this fight, man. Very excited for this fight. Obviously, Diego Sanchez was on the. He's the only fighter left from the Ultimate Fighter Season 1.
Yeah.
That's left.
And what do you think? Mickey Gall, right? Comes in from Dana White's looking for a fight.
Yes.
Comes in Dana White's looking for a fight. Beats CM Punk.
Yes. I think nobody knew anything about Mickey Gall as a casual coming into that fight, and everyone thought that CM Punk was just going to steamroll him.
Yeah. But the thing about that as well is that I feel like at first he was like looked like he's going to be the UFC's golden boy.
Yeah. Who? Mickey Gall?
Yeah, Mickey Gall.
Yeah.
Dana White seemed pretty happy with him as well.
But he lost his last. Did he lose his last?
He lost the fight, yes.
Not his last fight, the one before that.
Yeah. Right after the CM Punk fight, right? Or did he win another fight?
Did he fight Sage Northcutt?
No, he didn't. Ooh,
I think he
I remember
did.
they spoke, right? Ooh.
I think he did. I think he did fight Sage.
All right, let's see if I can bring that up. If this ever wants me to click it. The American site. I'll just bring that up here. So Mickey Gall, UFC.
Bro, he's 1 year older than me. Yeah, he
Yeah.
beat Sage Northcutt. He
did too.
he-
Yeah,
he
that's why I
submitted.
remember he got like another huge hype, right? Like
Yeah, because he
hype
beat
train
CM
kid,
Punk,
yes,
and then
yes,
everyone
yes.
was calling for him versus Sage Northcutt because they were
Yeah.
two young guys up and coming.
Yes.
He lost to Randy Brown via decision.
What a ridiculous start! All the rear nakeds in the world,
Yeah,
and then another rear naked
yeah.
for his last win.
Not many fights either. He's had six pro fights, 4 amateur.
Yeah, and he was straight into the UFC. Oh, so he had one fight before.
Yeah,
CM
so
Punk.
he beat the guy who beat CM Punk.
I typed in Mike Jackson and Michael Jackson.
He beat Mike Jackson. Mark here googled Mike Jackson.
Yeah,
Michael Jackson comes up.
it did, but that's right from me, Mike Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. So look, don't ever do that again.
Why?
Not in my household.
Why?
Don't do it.
What are you gonna do?
I've submitted you once, bro. Jiu-jitsu. I'll do it again. Go.
I've submitted you once too.
Well, when did you submit me?
Are you serious?
You want to roll right now?
No, because we're recording a podcast.
That's what I fucking thought. You bitch.
Yeah, but see, hey, Mark, disrespectful to the fans. I'm not.
Hey, bro, we listen to this. We're the two viewers who listen to this.
The only people that listen to us.
Yeah, okay. So let's continue on.
I think this. I do think this is Diego Sanchez's last run. It'd be interesting to see if Mickey Gall. Obviously, Mickey Gall want to keep this on the ground. Although Diego Sanchez does have a mean grappling game too, but he's more of a brawler. So you know that Diego Sanchez can last on the feet. It's just a matter of if Mickey Gall gets him down, how's he going to do on the floor? So
how's he going to go for a rear naked choke?
Because Mickey Gall has all the jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
But not that much standing.
Oh. He gets into the ground. That's the main thing.
That's the thing. If he gets Diego Sanchez to the ground, he's going to get some trouble. He's going to have some trouble. Otherwise, Diego Sanchez, I think, wins this one on the feet.
Yep. Next up,
Alejandro Perez taking on Song Yadong in the bantamweight division.
Song Yadong's coming off a knockout. He got knocked out, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to say anything else other than I think so.
I'm pretty sure it's coming off a knockout loss.
All the jokes can be said about his last name. But I'm not going to go there because I'm a mature man.
Because you're 12, bro. No, he's won.
Yeah, he's on three.
My bad.
Fights,
See, again, I'm wrong. I'll accept it.
In the UFC, three fight winning streak. He's beat Vince Morales, Felipe Arantes, and Bharat Kandare, all in the UFC. All quick turnarounds too. So he fought twice last year. Then he fought
quick turnaround.
Three times in 2017. So
one in October, then November.
he did get a performance of the night bonus against Felipe Arantes. So 13-3 his record is. So looks like he looks like he's a striker. So I believe Song Yadong will be looking to obviously keep it standing and knock out Alejandro Perez
and get himself in the rankings.
Yes, well, the bantamweight division definitely needs some talent. So hopefully he has a strong performance here again this weekend and gets the result, gets it done.
Next up, we have Ovin St. Preux versus Misha Kirkunov.
Now this is a short notice fight for OSP. I believe Kirkunov was supposed to. I think Kirkunov was supposed to be.
It was. They had this scheduled earlier in the year, Sunday.
Oh, is that UFC 235 card?
Yes. So they've just moved. It's moved on. St. Preux was supposed to be fighting someone else.
Yeah.
So if we go back there was the bloke's name. He was supposed to be fighting Nikita Krylov.
Yes.
So that's changed out now as well.
Yep.
Wait, look at that.
No. So that he was scheduled later on in the year to fight him.
So they moved that up.
Yeah.
Moved him up, and they brought back this fight.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, stop. Why does it say cancelled? UFC 235 light heavyweight, Sunday 3rd of March. That's this weekend.
I think there's fucking. It's been that. I think
Have
there's been a mix-up.
Hold on. Stop. Scroll down. It announced that Ovin St. Preux will rematch Nikita Krylov, an opponent. So then this fight got cancelled. Then it got scrapped off the card.
All the dead air. No. Yeah, that's confusing. That's confusing. Okay,
scroll down.
Yeah. Yeah, UFC 236.
So it got scrapped.
Okay.
So that fight got scrapped.
All right.
So OSP will not be fighting Kirkunov.
OSP needs a win though, a good win.
It was coming off that unanimous decision loss to Dominic Reyes.
He just needs a good win to keep him in the.
His last fight came against Tyson Pedro,
which he was losing.
Mm-hmm. He was losing. That's what happens. You have one lapse in concentration against OSP, and that's all he needs to get that result. So he does need a win. Definitely needs a win. All right, so then let's stop talking about OSP because he's not fighting this weekend. Now, this fight is fucking exciting, bro. Jeremy Stevens against Zabit Magomed Sharapov.
The little heathen.
Little Heath versus longest last name.
Man. Jeremy Stevens can throw down as well. So we can't just say he's not just a knockout artist.
No.
He's tiny. He moves quick. But he's got the power, man. He puts people on their ass all the time.
But also, Zabit.
Yeah, no. I was going to say, he's up against the master, but the Grand Master.
Yes, it seems like it. It definitely seems like he's the Grand Master now. Obviously, Zabit is relatively fresh in the UFC. So he's relatively fresh in terms of popularity. He's on the way up. I do think that a win against Jeremy Stevens gets him into that top 5. Or top 6, because Jeremy Stevens is ranked number 6. Question to you, sir. Do you think that Zabit will want to take this fight to the floor? Do you think he'll grapple his way? Or do you think Jeremy Stevens takes over on the feet?
What did you say? Would Jeremy Stevens take it to the floor?
No, will Zabit take it to the floor?
I don't think he needs to.
Yeah, he's too well rounded, man.
That's the whole thing.
He's like the featherweight. He's like the featherweight version of Khabib.
Yeah, and that's what's going to be so interesting is that I can't see an area beyond knockout power that Jeremy Stevens has the advantage here.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Yeah, but then when you come up against kicks,
yeah,
Zabit's probably gonna knock you on your ass anyway with the kicks. So, kicks coming from all the angles.
Yeah. And see body shots as well. We've seen how Jeremy Stevens reacts to body shots. I mean, I'm still hurting from.
That's why I have a stomach problem now.
That's exactly.
I watched that highlight.
It's coming to you now.
I watched that highlight and it came back to me now. What do you think is up with the people from this area of the world? It's like the Caucasus and the
I don't
steppes.
think it's much. I think it's tradition.
Immigrant mentality, but
it is. I think so. I think that's just what they're. Us Australians, we're known for our rugby league and our cricket. They're just known for wrestling and fighting.
Yeah, but I think there's a difference there. I think look, I think of myself Australian.
Yeah,
we won't go too far, of course, here, but like you don't think it always come down to your cultural background?
Yeah, I definitely think it's a cultural thing, and I think it's also a lineage thing as well. I think if your ancestors were involved in that type of lifestyle, then you're going to maintain that, like just very much like Khabib.
But there's a difference there. The skill. I don't care how your dad's dad could have been a wrestler, but a shit one, and they all could have been shit wrestlers.
Yeah, but then all it takes is one talented person to be.
Yeah, there just seems to be a lot of them. There just seems to be a lot of them coming out of the woodwork and fighting hard and getting to these spots.
Well, they're all relatively young.
They don't look it. At 12, they look about 45. Zabit's what, 60?
Look 60. Look 60. Anyway.
We got the return of Cody Garbrandt.
Yes, Cody Garbrandt against Pedro Munoz. I'm excited to see Garbrandt back. It'd be interesting to see how he has adapted after his back-to-back losses against TJ. Again, my personal opinion is that I don't think he was doing too badly in those fights. It's just he got a little bit reckless, and you can't do that against someone like TJ because you're going to get punished. It'll be interesting to see again if this fight will go the distance, and how Cody will adapt to the speed of Munoz. I think I don't know. It's hard to see. I don't know. Cody doesn't really do much different, but besides sticking to the game plan, he's had a 12-week training camp. He just needs to stick to that plan. Sticks to that plan. He's straight back in there.
Well, I think I said this a couple episodes ago. I don't know if he's still there. I don't know if he's going to have that same form of confidence that he used to have.
We'll find out.
Yeah, of course we're going to find out. I'm giving my opinion now that I don't think that he has the same fight that he would, because both those fights back to back hurt him bad.
Of course. Mentally, physically, psychologically, they did. Who was Munoz's last fight against?
I'll look that up right now. So his last fight. How good's Wikipedia? Brian Caraway, TKO, body kick and punches on the Ultimate Fighter heavy hitters.
The finale.
the finale.
So, see, he's lost to Dodson. He lost a split decision to Dodson.
John Dodson's beat a lot of people, but he's been around for 8 years in UFC, seven to 8
So
years.
he's come up in weight then. He's come up.
What? They're in bantamweight. John Johnson fights in bantamweight.
So he didn't come up.
Oh wait, did they fight in fly or bantamweight? Doesn't do it. UFC 222.
Yeah, click it.
I don't know. Here we go.
Bantamweight.
Bantamweight.
Yeah.
No, so he's in the same weight.
Yeah. Okay.
John Johnson's come up.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Man.
So his last fight with
Brian Caraway.
because Munoz has a mean submission game too. Fuck. It's a perfect mix of like there's no mismatches. You know, like Cody Garbrandt's clearly I think the best boxer in that division.
You reckon?
I think he's the best boxer in that division.
Well, Petrian.
We'll see. He's going to be tested.
I think that he's already clearly better than him.
It'll be an interesting fight.
I think he's. You said 2 years. He'll be a winner.
So I think what happens here. I think the winner of this fight potentially takes on Marlon Moraes.
Well, no. Marlon Rice needs to fight for the belt.
That's if TJ gets off the fucking Henry Cejudo train.
He is. Dana White's going to pull his little head right back into the thing. That's what's going to happen.
We hope so.
No, yeah. So Marlon Rice will fight next for the belt.
Yeah, and then the winner of that fight will fight the winner of Garbrandt Munoz.
Look, there's not enough money anyway in just the TJ versus Cejudo coming up.
No,
there's not enough money anyway. So
no. I think there's more money in a fight. TJ versus
Moraes.
No. Dominic Cruz.
Can Dominic Cruz come back and just ask for a champ shot?
Yeah, probably not a championship.
Look, could he? Yeah.
I wouldn't mind Garbrandt versus
Dominic Cruz.
Yes.
Too.
Yes.
Yes. 100%.
Yeah, that'd be fucking. That's the fight.
Now, could Dominic Cruz possibly die from an injury in that fight? Yeah.
Pre-fight.
Yep.
I just want to see him make a fight first.
Yeah.
I want to see him make a fight. Makes a fight, then we can talk.
Exactly. He had a fight. He did have a fight.
Yeah, but he got injured.
Got injured. Next we got Tisha Torres versus Weili Zhang.
Weili Zhang. So, Weili Zhang, it's a good opportunity for her. Obviously, in the main card, coming up against a ranked Tisha Torres. Tisha Torres, she has. I think she's coming off of a couple of losses. So I think she lost to you're right.
Andrade and Young Jacek.
Yeah, so she's lost to obviously arguably she's lost to the top three women in that division. She's lost to Nama Yunus, Andrade, and Young Jacek. So everybody else she's beaten in that division. So she's beaten Van Zandt. She's actually beaten Rose before. She's beaten Felice Herrig. She's beaten Angela Hill. You know, she's beat Beck Rawlings. You know, she's beaten Michelle Waterson as well. You know, so Tisha Torres has been around. She's been around. She knows. She knows the business. She knows what she's doing. This would definitely be a fight that, again, in a division that kind of needs superstars. She needs to step up now. Again. Great opportunity for Weili Zhang to come in and make a name for herself. I'm assuming that most of the UFC casual fans that are tuning in to watch John Jones versus Anthony Smith aren't going to know too much about Weili Zhang. But again, we'll know. We might know more about her after this weekend.
Yeah, for sure. I've never heard of Weili Zhang prior. I'm unaware, to be honest with you.
About Weili Zhang?
Yeah.
Can we bring up a record?
Yeah. It's not too hard, bro. So I'll show you. Yeah. We just went back.
Hey, man, that's cool. You can snatch the mouse from me. It's all good.
Yeah, no, because it's my computer, bro.
Yeah, true. And we don't have anyone named Jamie looking after this stuff for us.
You have Wikipedia, or has China scrubbed your...
Oh, yeah.
Scrubbed everything except the positives. All right, so she is. Let's see her record. So she's taking on obviously Tisha Torres. Now she beat Jessica Aguilar via armbar UFC Fight Night 141, which was back. I should say in November. Her last fight.
Yeah, so she had a fight in August, and she's had a fight in
Good turnaround.
November. So yeah, she's 3 fights in quick succession.
Start off that Stylebender time. Stylebender did 4 fights in a year.
Yes.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, I mean, just looking at her record here, it looks like she's, again, Wei Ling Zhang's extremely well rounded. Very, very can handle herself on the floor, can handle herself on the feet. So again, another interesting fight for the main card.
All right, the big one now. Personally, intrigue. This is the big one. Robbie Lawler versus Ben Askren. Now, fuck, I don't think you could get me more excited. The other two, yeah, I'm excited to see it, but we kind of know the game plans from each of these guys.
Yes.
Tyron Woodley, Kamaru Usman, we'll go into it in a sec, but we know there's going to be a takedown war. We know John Jones, Anthony Smith. John Jones is going to find out how Anthony Smith is going to approach it.
Yep.
First, second round.
Yep. He'll
finish Anthony Smith in the third, fourth. That's how I see it going. You think Anthony Smith is going to be able to match Jones on the IQ? Answer my fucking question, Stefan. No, I'm joking. Let's go into the Robbie Lawler one first. Robbie Lawler's been on a fair enough... how long's it been since he last fought?
Robbie Lawler?
It's been
a hot minute.
Been a hot minute, man. So it's been a while.
I think... He didn't fight. Did he fight last year? I don't think he fought last year. Did he fight last year?
So we'll check that quickly. So his last fight was against Rafael Dos Anjos, and he lost
in 2017. So we haven't seen him in a year.
Yeah, but he had so he has some form of surgery that I'm pretty sure he's been going through rehab for. Here we go. He was in a truck accident on June 2017 and has been recovering from serious injuries. So, man, it's good to see him back.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely good to see him back. It's definitely good to see that. He's and not only back. He's back in a fucking extremely important card and an extremely important fight.
He's very close to like Cerrone status, eh?
Yeah, definitely. And I don't think he's going to be easy for Ben Askren. Ben Askren's going to be used to. He's going to be coming in. He's going to be used to not getting hit. He's going to be used to being able to just out grapple his competition, and just get a decision. He gets all decisions. Ben Askren.
Oh, he's got some TK. He's got some submissions.
He does because he's got the best ground game I've ever seen.
So
apart from Khabib,
is he going to be able to get through?
That's the question. Is he going to be able to take Robbie Lawler down? Number one, and if he can't take Robbie Lawler down, do you reckon he'll be able to hang with him on the feet? No, Robbie Lawler, I think, is maybe just a better striker. But Ben Askren knows that. He knows that Robbie Lawler is going to be wanting to take this fight on the feet. He knows. So it'd be interesting to see how Ben Askren adapts, and obviously seeing him against the best competition. The
issue I've seen in some of Ben Askren's fights, though, he really doesn't respect some power coming towards him. But
no, he does leave himself at times to get hit against pure strikers, but generally he doesn't get hit.
But he looks like he'll cop the hit just to get the takedown.
Yeah.
I don't think you can do that against Robbie Lawler. I don't think you can do that against the top people in the welterweight division.
Definitely not.
Now, off chance he wins this fight, wins again, how's he going to fight Tyron Woodley?
He's not. They've already openly said he's not going to fight. They're not going to fight each other.
So what do? They'd wait for one of them to lose the belt?
Either lose or relinquish. They're not fighting.
Well, the simple fact is, we know Tyron could jump up to middleweight.
Which is what he wants to do. He's already come out and said that he wants to do that. So, he gets past Kamaru Usman.
Jubs won, fights. I will get to that in a sec. But okay, so what do you think will happen there with Ben Askren and Robbie Lawler? I think definitely it's going to be what type of Robbie Lawler we're getting because of the accident.
That's
how
right.
serious these issues were.
That's right.
But I'll say prime Robbie Lawler, I think he would beat Ben Askren if Ben Askren is going to enter this fight.
Yeah.
Like some of the times we see him not respect the power coming back. Because you don't call him Roof Robbie Lawler for no reason,
Don't forget, this guy has been in absolute wars, man. His fight against Carlos Condit.
Yeah, man. Condit... People fucking disrespect Condit. Conduit. He fucking rocked everyone that he took on.
Yes. Oh, man.
He's nearly beaten so many people. But he's been on a bit of a fucking losing streak, eh? Is it 4 losses now? 3 losses?
Three.
I think, with the third one coming more recently.
Yeah.
Look what you do. Next up, we got Tyron Woodley versus Kamaru Usman.
Otherwise known as Marty from Nebraska.
Marty from Nebraska. You could not have put that better together. It's so good.
Marty
It's
from
so good.
Nebraska.
I want to see Ben Askren talking shit before he leaves for his fight. When he comes back out, if he wins as well, talking shit to Usman as Usman's going out.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking hilarious. Yeah, look, I said I don't think this will be a boring fight, but I do feel like it'll be very. We know how it's going to play out.
Man, I just think I honestly just think that Tyron Woodley's just too powerful and too quick.
Fuck. I think this is the golden age of the UFC.
Yep.
In terms of fighters, this is the golden age.
Yep.
Because again, I every fucking time we talk about Tyrone, I go on a dick riding contest about Tyrone, but people constantly sleep on him still.
He is the number one guy in the UFC to have a 12-week fucking fight camp, come into fight night, execute what he's been working on the past 12 weeks of his fight camp perfectly. Yeah. He doesn't give a fuck, man.
100%.
His fight against Damian Maia. His fight against Darren Till. His fight against
Stephen Wonderboy.
Wonderboy Thompson twice.
Yeah.
Executed all the game plans fucking perfectly.
100%, man.
Arguably, right now, best champion that the UFC has.
Yes.
And fucking Dana White doesn't respect him.
And that's why a fight between Robert Whittaker and Tyron Woodley for a double champ belt would be all the game plans in the world.
Wow.
Just all game plans.
See, that's where the fight probably really boring.
Yeah, more than likely.
Be Derek Lewis versus Francis Ngannou for 5 rounds.
Yeah, 100. Just because
Michael Venom Page versus
Paul Daly. It would be ridiculous. But this fight here, it's going to go exactly how I feel. Kamaru Usman does not have the knockout power that Tyron Woodley has.
No. But also, all the body. Or both of them is shredded. Completely
just
shredded.
Ridiculously shredded. And Kamaru Usman has the best takedown defense. Never been taken down, right? There's some crazy stat that Kamaru Usman has.
Never been taken down.
Yeah, I think it's Kamaru Usman. Nigerian Nightmare. Bah, what a streak he's on, man.
Yeah.
People sleep on him as well.
His last loss came in 2013.
But he's got all the decisions.
Jose Caceres. Yeah, so I mean, he can't. That's why he's a boring fighter because he can't finish fights.
Yeah.
You know, he's beaten. He's in the UFC. He's beaten Hayder Hassan via submission, and then decision victories against Leon Lewis, Alexander Yakovlev, Wally Alves, Sean Strickland. Then he knocked out Sergio Moraes. Decision wins against Emil Weber-Meek, Damian Maia, and Dos Anjos. Three fights last year.
All decision.
All wins via decision. Now, that last fight against RDA, flawless victory.
Yeah.
Flawless victory.
Yeah. He played that well. But he does the same thing. That's why he's going to stick to his game plan. He's not going to let... But your game plan doesn't work when you get punched in the head.
No.
What's that quote? He goes, everything is... You know that quote? Someone said, they bring it up a fair bit.
You stick to your game plan until you get punched in the face. Or something like that, yeah.
That's Tyron Woodley. That is 100%. And Tyron Woodley did that to Robbie Lawler and knocked him the fuck out with that ridiculous overhand right that he put Till on his ass for.
Yep. I personally see Tyron Woodley just being too quick, too strong, too athletic for Kamaru. Kamaru doesn't have the depth in his game to finish a fight.
Yes.
Or be able to have a better game plan than what Tyron Woodley's going to have. So
100. I agree 100%.
Yeah, I think Tyron Woodley will takes this one out.
If you were able
what are the odds? I want to see what the odds are.
Check the odds. I feel like if you were able to stretch Tyron, like he's able, you had like a little syringe you could jab him with and turn him into a featherweight bantamweight.
Yep.
I feel like he would beat everyone and give John Jones a run for his money. So you're able to turn him into the same, lightweight, scale him properly. So he's still short, but short for lightweights. I mean.
So at the moment, Tyron Woodley is $1.54 favorite, and Kamaru Usman $2.48.
I was only ever worried by Tyrone, honestly, was Darren Till. Just because of how big Darren Till is.
Oh my god, bro. This is what the fuck happened. OSP got pulled from that card. You know who's fighting?
Who?
Fucking old mate Johnny Walker, bro. Johnny Walker's fighting Kirkonov.
Oh, yes.
Johnny Walker's fighting Kirkonov.
Yes. He
That's
just got
happening.
He just
short fight. Short notice fight.
So short.
That's
they
what's
haven't put him
happening.
up there yet.
I can't believe I just remembered now. That's what it was.
Okay. Our good mate Johnny Walker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our good mate Johnny Walker fighting against Kirkinov.
So next off, we have the main event of the evening: John Jones versus Anthony Smith. And it's hard because I want someone to beat Jones. Everyone does. It's becoming that time where
I tell you what. I keep just having thoughts of, John Jones coming out. The fight starts. They come to the middle of the octagon. John Jones comes out with his wide karate stance, and there's Anthony Smith just rushing forward and just cracks John Jones with something that has never been cracked with before, and just knocks him clean out.
And that can happen in the light heavyweight division.
It can. It definitely can.
And I think people... I'm not going to use the same thing and say they're sleeping on him, because they don't. I think people know Anthony Smith, don't care.
Yeah.
But they just don't care. I want him to win, man. Like, we want someone to bring down Jones and give themselves that fairy tale victory, get all that money, put him into that position. Just like Holly Holm went from relatively obscurity to being... She was already better than fucking Ronda. Everyone knew she was better than Ronda Rousey in terms of striking.
Yep.
I remember the conversation very heavily saying, "Don't take her on her feet."
Yeah.
Everyone was saying, "Don't," to Ronda Rousey.
Yeah. Well, Ronda was having issues with her fight camp. She's had possibly the worst fight camps in history.
The worst coach.
Yeah.
What, didn't he have an interview saying her striking is looking amazing right now, world class?
Yep. And then
remember her?
then
it never looked good. Prior to that fight, it never looked good.
Even now in WWE. Lackluster.
Terrible striking. Just stick with the arm bars, etc.
Correct.
Yeah, I think you're right in that case. But I don't see anyone I don't see him beating John Jones after the third.
No, I think the longer the fight goes on, John Jones will take over. You've seen in all the wars that he's had with Gustafsson and DC, the longer the fight goes on, John Jones tends to take over and dominate. But I think Anthony Smith's window of opportunity will be in those opening rounds, because John Jones does like to take it a little bit slow. That his last fight against Gustafsson came out relatively slow.
He could not have done it more perfectly though. He said it. Gustafsson is the best boxer in that division.
Yep.
And he will prove it. Didn't let him get close.
Yep.
Again, I'm not fully aware of exactly like the full depth of Anthony Smith's skills. I know he can pull people out though.
Yes.
I know that he can take people down.
Definitely can.
So, and he's a big fella. He's a big dude, man. Ugh. I mean, who are you putting money on?
Don't know.
John Jones is probably the easiest.
I probably won't put money on it.
Nothing.
I probably won't.
I think I'm going to drop a couple bucks on Anthony Smith just for the novelty of it.
Well,
I think I'm always going to bet against him.
The question you have to ask yourself is, how much are you willing to pay to see John Jones win?
To win or lose?
Win.
Oh, to win. I'm not going to put money on him to win.
No. The question is, how much money are you willing to see? If you want to see John Jones win, how much money would you want to put on it?
Like $10.
Cool. So then that's why you put $10 on Anthony Smith. Anthony Smith wins, you win $70.
Yeah, that's the plan.
If John Jones wins, you pay $10 to see John Jones win.
Yeah.
It's the mentality you have.
It's a good way to look at it.
Yeah. Please gamble responsibly.
Well, did you see the odds for this one?
Yeah, Ben Askren is favourite. I think he's $1.50 favourite. Robbie Lawler $3.
I mean, a bit of disrespect on his name. On Rufus Lawler.
I'll tell you. Now, all odds are on Sportsbet, mind you. And again, please, if you do have a gamble responsibly. Ben Askren $1.38. Robbie Lawler $3.
Wouldn't have picked that, would you?
No. Well, I thought it would have been a little bit closer. It's just Ben Askren's undefeated and so dominant.
They should have fed someone to Ben Askren.
I think so too. Yeah. But he's already coming in with a big name. Dana already didn't like him. Turned around. All right, you want to come UFC? Here's Robbie Lawler. Beat Robbie Lawler.
The hands are shaking when he signed that contract.
Yeah. Beat Robbie Lawler, then we'll talk.
Yeah.
Then we'll talk.
Fair enough.
So I think we should make some picks. Quickly run through some picks. All right, so we'll start we'll start Mickey Gall, Diego Sanchez.
Mickey Gall.
Via.
Renee Joke.
Okay. Then you've got Johnny Walker against Kirkinov. Johnny
Walker.
Yeah.
First round.
Johnny Walker.
TKO.
First round TKO. I am going Diego Sanchez via TKO on that one. Jeremy Stevens versus Zabit Magomed-Sharapov.
Zabit by... Fuck. We've seen Jeremy Stevens get finished.
Total domination.
Do you feel like... just quickly, Jeremy Stevens, does he have a bit of a... he doesn't have that fighting spirit in him when he gets dominated, though? Do you feel like he's got
Jeremy
that?
Stephens. Yeah, I feel like Jeremy Stephens at times tries to find a way out of fights. When he knows that he's losing, he kind of tries to find a way out. And against somebody like Zabit, you can't do that. So, Zabit via TKO.
Yeah, I'm going to say TKO, yeah.
TKO. All right, Cody Garbrandt versus Pedro Munoz.
I'm going to go with Pedro just because I don't feel like Cody's going to... Cody seems too team alpha male like that too, they're too much in their head.
Yeah, no, I can understand where
so Pedro Munoz, I don't know whether it's going to be by TKO, but I'd say it's going to be, I think, decision win.
Yeah, I'm going Cody Garbrandt decision.
Ooh, decision, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tisha Torres against Wei Ling Zhang.
She's coming off 2 losses, man. I'm going to go with Wei Ling Zhang. Submission.
I'm also going to go with Wei Ling Zhang via submission. Robbie Lawler versus Ben Askren.
This one, I'm going to have to do like a double take since we're not actually betting. But I think first round, if Lawler doesn't get the knockout, then Ben Askren.
Yeah.
I know that's just taking both sides, but that's my honest opinion what I think is going to happen.
I think Ben Askren via decision.
Yeah.
Ben Askren via decision.
I just feel like if Lawler gets one shot off and he realizes the power that's coming back at him, it's going to change his whole game plan.
Fucking shoot the takedown. That's what's going to happen. He's going to try and stand as long as possible. He'll get hit, shoot the takedown. Yeah. That's what's going to happen there. Tyron Woodley versus Kamaru Usman for the welterweight title.
Tyron Woodley TKO.
I second that. Tyron Woodley via TKO. Then you've got main event, John Jones versus Anthony Smith for the light heavyweight championship.
John Jones, TKO round 3-4.
Yeah. John Jones, I'm the same. John Jones via TKO, second round.
Man, I'm so G for this fucking card.
Yeah, man. It's fuck, man. It's a card. It's a fucking card and a half. Now, am I gonna miss a wedding for it? Absolutely.
No. God's gonna be there. Bro.
I'm going. Am I going to go to the wedding? Yes. You can be sure that I'm going to go to the wedding because close family friend getting married.
You got right? Fight Pass on your phone?
Also, am I going to watch Fight Pass? Absolutely.
Are you going to scream during the mass?
The main card starts after mass.
Yep.
So I think there's a little bit of a time window between the mass and so.
Oh, you actually should be fine then. Well, when does most receptions start? 5 o'clock.
Yeah, but don't forget the main events go around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Oh yeah, actually, you know what? I should be right.
You should be fine. It actually should slip right in that pocket.
It should slip right between the church and the reception.
Yeah, so you get everything. You basically got it all.
That's it.
You got it all.
Awesome. All right. Enjoy the fights on the weekend. I've got nothing else to say to you, peeps. Enjoy the fights. Have fun. Stay safe.
Gamble responsibly.
Or not. Up to you. But we have to tell you to gamble responsibly. All right?
All right.
Yalla bye.